friends, welcome to English का ज्ञान चिंतन के साथ and we are going to discuss two words with meaning and with sentences. So for today's video, I have selected these two words as you all guys can see from the screen. Okay, and in this journey of learning words, we have already learned 70 words already, and this is the word number 71. And the word is stringent, right? The first word for today's video is stringent. If I talk about the category of this particular word, then it is adjective, okay? And if I talk about the meaning of this particular word, then it is strict or stern, right? So already we have covered the stern word, okay? It has a very similar meaning, or it can be considered as a synonym for this stringent word. Stringent means strict, right? Strict. So whenever we use strict in our communication, that can be replaced with stringent word, right? I hope you understand the meaning, right? Strict means stringent, stringent means strict. It equals to stern, and stern we have already covered in our previous video, right? Okay, now let's go and try to discuss the sentences that I have created for this stringent word. The first sentence that I have created for this stringent word is sorry, IPL Council has made stringent rules for all players to remain in biosecure bubble during the tournament. Okay, it means they have made some strict rules. They have made some strict rules. So instead of using strict, I utilize the word stringent. IPL Council has made some strict, or instead of strict, stringent rules for all players to remain in biosecure bubble during the tournament. Why? Because see, the IPL is a great tournament, and like so many players have participated in this particular IPL. And during this particular time of pandemic or coronavirus time, it is really necessary for IPL Council to make some stringent rules so that according to those rules, players will follow all those rules, and due to that particular thing, the less amount or less problems will be created for the players during the tournament, and the pandemic will not be spread, or coronavirus will not be spread. Okay, and just because of that reason, IPL Council has made some strict rules and regulation which is required to be followed by each and every player who is taking part in this tournament. Okay, so that is what the meaning of the sentence. यानी strict rules बनाए हैं IPL Council ने जो players को follow करने होंगे during the entire tournament to be safe from this pandemic or from this coronavirus, right? So I hope you understand the meaning of stringent. Stringent means strict. Now let's move to the second sentence that I have created for this particular stringent word, and the sentence is something like this: people should follow stringent rules set up by the government to be healthy in this pandemic period. We have also covered the pandemic period, pandemic word also in our previous lectures, right? Pandemic means a situation in which the disease has been spread, right? And the sentence or the meaning of this particular sentence is people को यानी जो भी लोग हैं उनको फॉलो करना चाहिए. क्या फॉलो करना चाहिए? The strict rules or the stern rules or the stringent rules which has been set up by the government to be healthy in this pandemic period, in this coronavirus period, right? So stringent means strict, right? So that is what the meaning of the second sentence. And now I hope you understand in which context the stringent one can be utilized, right? Now let's go to the article or the news headlines in which the stringent word has been utilized. So probably, as you can see from the screen, this is the news article or the headline, and the headline says that stringent punishment for violating 21-day lockdown, says the government. Okay, this headlines is probably is the time of, if I say the timing of the headline, it is saying March 24, 2020, and the probably uh, it was the headlines from the period of March or April month, and the government, most of the government of the entire world has the same opinion that the stringent punishment, the strict punishment will be applied, or um, will be given to the people who violates the 21-day lockdown period. It means the government was in the mood to provide the stringent punishment, the strict punishment, right? If people violate the 21-day lockdown period. Okay, so stringent we can also utilize in this context also, right? Now, without wasting any time, let's move to the second word of today's video, and the second word is procure, right? If I talk about the category of the word, then the category is verb. And if I talk about the meaning of this particular word, then simply the meaning of this particular word or the synonyms of this particular word are purchase or buy. So whenever you guys use either purchase or buy, that can, those words can be replaced with procure word. So instead of using purchase and buy and something like that, you guys can use procure word, right? Okay, now meaning is probably clear. Now let's move to the sentence that I have created for the procure word. The first word or the first sentence that I have created by using the procure word is: universities can procure licenses or license of useful online courses from providers for their students. यानी यूनिवर्सिटीज को परचेज करना चाहिए, or they can buy the license of online courses from the providers to their for their students. See, nowadays in this situation of coronavirus, the education sector has been affected a lot. The educators have faced so many difficulties in terms of educating the people and in terms of educating the students and all those things. And in this time, the online courses, the demand of the online courses has been increased a lot, right? Although all online courses are not worthy, but there are some online courses which can be utilized to enhance the horizons of the students, and universities should definitely buy licensed version, or they should definitely procure the licensed version of those kind of online courses for their students. Let's say, for example, as I belong to IT industry, it is like, if I talk about any engineering college or something like that, then they should definitely invest money in procuring AI related courses, and later on those courses can be utilized by their respective students, right? So universities can procure, it means they can buy license of useful online courses from the providers for their students, right? So instead of using buy or purchase, I have utilized the word procure, right? Now let's go to the another sentence that I have created for this procure word. The sentence is something relevant with the online shopping, and people should be extra careful while procuring things online, while purchasing things online, while buying things online. So instead of using buy and instead of using purchase, I have utilized the word procure. यानी कि people को extra, लोगों को ज्यादा careful लेना चाहिए, because so many uh, online frauds has have been happened during this particular time, and owing to that reason, and just because of that reason, people should be cautious, or people should be extra careful while purchasing things online. Definitely online purchasing has so many advantages, so many discounts and all those things, but under the influence of those things, people should not become careless while purchasing or while buying, or instead of using these two words while procuring things online. Okay, they should make sure that from whatever source or from whatever platform they are purchasing or they are buying or they are procuring things, that platform has to be authorized, has to be correct, right? So in that context also you guys can use procure word. Okay, now let's go to the article in which this particular word has been utilized. Okay, the article says something like this: India to procure Suku Mki and MiG 29 fighters. DAC clears acquisition of home growth Astra air-to-air missiles. In this particular article, the headlines mentions that India is going to purchase these two fighter jets. Okay, India is going to buy these two fighter jets for strengthening their air defense system, right? So this is what the meaning of procure. Procure means purchase or buy. I hope you understand the meaning of procure and stringent word, and you also get the idea in which context these words can be utilized. Okay, so that's it from my side for today. And if you really feel that you have learned something from this particular video, then please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. You can also uh, place your own sentences by utilizing this particular word, right? To develop the habit of using these words in your day-to-day communication. So do not forget to create your own sentences by using these words in comment section for this particular video. Be happy, and we will meet next weekend with more words, with more meanings, and with more sentences. Tata, bye bye. Have a nice day ahead. Thank you.